What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, guys. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and go show your boy some love on Instagram, OK_Ave. But as far as today, we're gonna be talking about how to grow your back. So with no further ado, let's get into it. The first exercise that we got today is going to be the warm-up. So usually on my chest and back days, I like to warm up. Here you can see that I like to do pull-ups and push-ups. The reason why I like to do that is just overall help warm up my muscles, get everything, nice and lubricated before we get into the actual workout. So that's what I'm doing here. But the first exercise we're gonna be looking at today is going to be pull-ups. So aside from it being the warm-up, pull-ups are a great source of exercises that you can use, and you can do them anywhere. But basically, it's considered a compound movement or a compound exercise because it engages more than one muscle group. So here, as you can see, it engages the lats the most, your grip strength, biceps, and your core. So overall, guys, you need to throw this into your workouts if you want to slap some size on your lats and your mid-back. Alright, so the next exercise we're going to be taking a look at today is the barbell bent rows. These are an absolute staple movement that you have to put in your back days if you're trying to grow the thickness and overall size of your back. Guys, I'm going to preach this, I'm going to say this all the time, but focusing on the muscle-mind connection and time under tension. So here you can see that I slow the movement down. I'm not like repping it out like, or like a fucking madman. I like to slow it down and really feel the muscle-mind connection and the contraction at the top. Sometimes I'll even hold it to feel the burn. A couple notes to keep in mind here, guys. You don't want to stand up too tall and you don't want to be bent over too much. As you can see here, I'm kind of like right in the middle. And I also like to slow this movement down. Here, I'm not doing a whole bunch of weight, but usually I'll try and load it up. There's another key thing that I like about these is you can really load these up. The heaviest I've done is probably like 2 plates and a quarter, but I'm not too worried on how much weight that I can do. I like to focus on my form and time under tension. So being able to pull the weight all the way up and squeeze that at the top. So guys, keep that in mind and throw these in your workouts. Alright guys, so next exercise, we got dumbbell bent rows. As you can see, I'm doing them on the wall. I wanted to showcase how this movement can be geared towards those who are just beginning and aren't really comfortable with using a barbell. This is great because it takes the thought of your legs out of the equation. So if you're not really all that flexible, you don't really have to worry about it, and you can just train your body on how to properly perform this exercise. But keep in mind, this is going to flare up your spinal erectors and your lower lats. So I really like it because, and I still do it, even though it's like a beginning type of movement, I still like to do it because I don't have to worry about, my legs being engaged. Especially when I'm going heavy, I can take that out of the equation and really just focus on my back. Alright, I'm sure you guys are already knowing about this exercise. It's fairly popular. However, a lot of people aren't completing it right. So a few things to keep in mind. Don't let the momentum of the dumbbell determine the movement of the exercise. That being said, control the dumbbell on both the eccentric and the concentric phase. Your lats and your core are going to be mainly the two muscles engaged in this exercise. But you see a lot of people like just kind of going and rowing as fast as they can. That's not the purpose I'm going to preach this to you guys on every exercise, every video. It's all about time and attention and really slowing it down. You want to focus on the muscle-mind connection because you're going to get the most out of the movement by just doing that. Something else to notice, my leading leg is on the same side that I'm rowing on, so this allows for a little bit more stability. So the last exercise I wanted to review with you is seated rows. So this targets the mid-back, specifically the latissimus dorsi, and the biceps and the triceps act as an aerobic stabilizing muscles. But that being said, if you feel like your biceps are overcompensating for your back because the weight is too heavy, then of course strip the weight, go down, and really focus on squeezing the back. So I always give my clients or people I'm working with the analogy. So you want to think like you're crushing a can in your back. So that helps with more lat and more back engagement and overall help with the development of your back. And it helps with, proper muscle-mind connection. So keep that in mind when you're doing these exercises, especially when you're working for back. Just think like you're crushing a can. Alright, so that concludes the video. Guys, if you aren't doing these exercises already, you need to be throwing these in there. Like, you have to do these in order to grow your back. These are staple movements that all of the greats do, including myself. You have to do these to grow your back, and including yourselves. Let me throw that in there. We'll talk about positivity, yo. You're great, man, you're great. And you're gonna grow this back by doing these exercises and listening to me. Alright, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Follow me at OkAve, and we'll see you in the next video. Appreciate all the love, yo. For real.